I crashed a plane in the middle of the wilderness, and somehow it led to this. Over the last 3 episodes, we went from nothing but an axe and a wrecked plane to building trucks, machines, sawmills, and our very own logging operation. But for this final episode, I set the biggest goal of the entire series. I wanted to make $1 million and to turn this tiny survival camp into a massive empire. By the end of this episode, we didn't just hit $1 million, we passed it. Welcome to the final episode of the Plane Crash Survival Series, and this is how we became millionaires. All right, everybody, welcome back to a brand new video of Farming Simulator, where we are stranded out here in the wilderness, but we, in the last episode, fixed our airplane, got our sawmill pretty much automated using our yarder setup. We also upgraded to this awesome front loader, this wheel loader here, that our brand new truck, which is just beautiful, and we have greenhouses going now. Also, we have this big shop with a skid steer and a bunch of all these cool other things going on, tractor and all this stuff, and a beautiful house. Look at the house. Hey, it's $150,000. We're living rich. This video, I am going to want to get our balance in the top right corner to $1 million. When we reach 1 million big ones, we will go ahead and take our plane and fly off with $1 million and leave this place in the dust. I want to get as many of these greenhouses made and going at the same time. And then I also want to continue logging up there. There's a couple other things that we could do to help expedite this process. Let's just go check out what we have in here. We have a total of 29,000 wood, which is good, but it's not enough. So we are going to actually go ahead and grab our forklift here, because this is what we're going to use. And we're going to head up that hill, chop down a bunch of trees, and then push them all to the point where the yarder can get to it. And then we'll have this thing loaded up to about 100,000 wood is what I want to get it to before we move on with any other projects. The greenhouses are over there working right now. They have water all topped up, and they should be producing a bunch of lettuce, and that lettuce is auto selling. So if you guys see the money in the top right corner start to go up by itself, just remember that that's because that lettuce is selling by itself. So let's call this yarder up here once we get out of this machine. I'm going to chop down a bunch of trees and push them all close enough to here. And I think I'll actually start with chopping these guys down over here, because I'll be able to push these guys straight over. If everything goes to plan, that's how this is going to go. So let's go ahead and start chopping and see what we can do here. So we want to cut them down with the trunks going that way. Yeah, so let's start up here. It's going to be a lot of chopping right now, guys. There's a bunch of getting these trees knocked down. We're going to get as much wood as we can into that sawmill as fast as possible. We're like a race against the clock on this episode, because I want to get as much done as possible in this video. Let's see now if my plan here, it could have been better to get the tractor with the winch, but I have a feeling that I'll be able to just swing around the side of these trees, put the forks down, and just push them forward. And if that works perfect. And I'd like to do it that way instead of always hooking up the winch to them. Whoa, hold on. Almost just ran into some stuff. Okay, so let's see here. Just lower down these forks. Get them up under the trees. Let's see if this thing can do it. Just pick them up a little bit and drag them up. Yep, got to get up over them stumps. Close, we're close. All right, that should be enough. We're going to have the carriage follow us. We just clicked R there. And then once it's close enough, we'll just attach the trees and then drag them straight down to the sawmill. So we will click B on that guy. I think it can only hold this one for right now. So let's send that guy back down to the yarder. And then we'll grab these two next. I think it'll be able to grab those two. This thing is just too big. Oh my god, whoa, hold on. Let's get these other ones chopped down right now while we're at it. Just a big deforest operation going on. Let's get this thing all hooked up over here. So we just chopped down a bunch of trees. Look at all that. Let's see if we could get both of these guys hooked up. B to that one and B to that one, and there they go. Have it pull it down there, and while it does that, oh, whoa, 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 whoa. All right, so it should pull it straight down that way. All right, and we'll hop in the loader here, and we'll get some of these logs pushed up closer to our yarder line so that we can reach it. I thought that this wheel loader would be the best option for this, but I don't know. Maybe we'll find that it's not. These trees they're stuck on other trees, and that seems to be the issue. This thing does have a lot of power, though. A lot more power in this tractor than in this front loader than the tractor does. Okay, that should be good enough to connect. It should be close enough here. Okay, so let's go that guy, and let's see. Whoa, whoa, whoa! What was that? Okay, let's see if we can grab this one too. Weight limit. Okay, send it on down. It's only one at a time for these big boys. Even for this yarder, the trees are so heavy we can only pull one at a time, so it is what we'll do. Cool. Okay, so we got that one out the way. We got these two to grab next. This one first, and then that one, and Holy crap. Did you see that? What the hell? I don't even know what just happened. Hold on. Let me just grab it right there. All right. Relax. Relax, Yarder. Relax. Beautiful. I don't know if I'm right in saying this, but we have that lettuce auto selling. And I think we're at $144,000. I think that we've made $10,000 already since we started this video. I thought it said 134 when we started, but I don't know. I have not been paying attention up there when all that lettuce is getting sold automatically. Look at us just moving these trees right over. Easy peasy. All right, so this one's gonna head down there. We're gonna grab this one next. I think we need to get a little bit more tree chopping going. Yeah, see, our money just went up to 145,330. And we were just at 1,445. So I think it just sold. It made like $1,000 just now out of nowhere. All right, I think I could get the front loader in there. We'll see if we can. This might be a little tricky here because there's not much room between me and these trees. Knock this one down. Kind of lodged between two trees there on that guy. I think that one's gonna stay stuck in the air until we chop down the other ones that are in the way. But we can kind of push these, I think. Come on. You can do it. Just get it close enough to that line. Okay, I think that's good. So we move those guys over. Perfect. We'll go ahead and call up our yarder and grab the trees that we have available. Let's see if we can get this one unstuck here. I'm going to have to chop down a few of these. That should allow it to fall, and so it did. Beautiful. All right, let's get these guys hooked up. See you later, tree. Have a good one. 10-15 minutes of doing this, we'll have enough wood in there to where I can leave it and then go focus on spending this money on more greenhouses, get those guys going. I think greenhouses are going to be our way of making like stupid amount of money. If we have like 15 of them going, I think that'll just make so much money for us. So again, this is all just my ideas. Who knows? Maybe there's better ways to do it, but that's the way I'm going to do it. So this is getting stuck because of this guy here. So we chop him down. And I think, is there anything getting stuck over here? Maybe this guy will stop them. So let's chop him. Anything in the way? This guy's in the way. Look at this thing just pushing 3 trees at once. Boom. I think that should be close enough, I want to say. This is exactly how it was supposed to go. There goes. See you later, big tree. Give us a lot of wood, please. Thank you. All right, so we'll attach this one here. Send it on down. By the way, guys, for anybody who is interested in continuing to watch this world, I will probably be ending this world after this episode since we hit $1 million. But for anybody that's interested in continuing to watch, I am going to probably live stream this world and continue working on it on live stream. And then that way, you guys can still, for anybody that's really interested in watching this video in this world, you'll be able to actually see it still. Whereas on YouTube, I'll probably wind up starting a whole nother world again. So just to let you guys know, I'm debating on whether or not I want to live stream on Twitch or if I want to live stream on YouTube. If you guys have a preference, let me know in the comment section down below where you guys would rather watch my live streams of this, whether it be on YouTube or on Twitch. Let me know in the comments below. We're actually going to walk this one down too, and we're going to see where we're at with the whole 100,000 wood that we're trying to get to. Okay. Grab those two. Very nice. All right, so where are we at? We're at 70,000. So just a little bit more, and we'll be good to go. Now, let's chop these guys down here. These should be pretty easy to get to. Okay. Now, let's see if there's going to be any trees in the way. I still think that the tractor with the winch maybe would have been a little bit better for this, but I wanted to use this thing. This thing's pretty cool. We'll grab these guys, and then wherever it lands is where we'll be done. It'll be pretty close to 100,000 wood. Keep in mind, too, that as we've been up here doing all this, it's been using what we've been already putting in there. So, got the trees going down the hill, and we're following it in the loader. This is awesome. Oh, just slammed into the sawmill. Let's take a look at how much wood we got in there right now. We got a total of a whopping 83,000 wood, and we have all this wood that's been produced here. So yeah, we did have about 100,000, but because it's been producing so much, we have that much more. So let's go ahead and actually sell all this before we go to bed for the night as we run into our yarder. See where we're at financially. All right, got nice 4 stacks of logs here. Look at all that, guys. Look at how much money we're about to make from this. This is insane. That's 13,000 there. And these guys here is another 13,000. We just made $27,000 off of that. A little bit more than 27, almost $28,000 off of just 4 of those. I'm gonna grab these guys here. Whoa, they went the wrong way. I'm not sure why they got stuck to like the sawmill. Should be 2 of them there. Beautiful. Bring them over, and then we'll grab that last one before it ruins the stack in the morning when we come out and there's 9 of them always ready for us overnight. But if we have one like that, it'll ruin the whole stack, and they'll just be all over the place and make it super difficult to sell. Do my little trick that I showed you guys. Look at that. Guys, come on. Best operator in Farming Simulator. You guys don't even know me. If you guys are enjoying this video so far, make sure you guys leave a like and subscribe, guys. We're so close to 200 subscribers. I cannot wait to hit 200 and then start a whole new series we're going to be starting pretty soon. So make sure you guys subscribe and stay tuned for that as well. That's about everything right there. We are close to $200,000. We'll wake up in the morning to a lot of money. Let me go check on the water over there. I think the water situation should be good because we have that blue distributor set up, which is awesome. We just need to top it up with our tractor, but I think it should. I don't know how much water these things use, but I think it should be enough. We definitely put 500,000 liters in here. Oh God, it's still at 489,000. Holy cow. Okay, well, regardless of that, let's just go ahead, head back to the house, head to sleep. We'll wake up in the morning with a bunch of wood to sell, and as well as a bunch of lettuce that probably will sell overnight. So let's head into bed. Cool, so let's head in here. Our nice cozy house, and we are gonna head to sleep. So we're gonna head to sleep. We'll wake up at 8:30. Getting my sleep in these days, you know, middle of the summer starting here. See how beautiful it is outside. Wow, look at, we wake up, it's April. But we are up at $208,000, guys. Isn't that incredible? So we made some decent money overnight, guys. Look at all that wood that we have to be able to sell right now. I'm wondering why the third pallet isn't ready to go, or the third stack. Usually all 9 of them are ready to be sold in the morning, but I guess today we only have 8. Oh no, see, there's more right there. I knew it. More just spawned in. I don't know what was going on. This should put us at $250,000. That's actually, we're already at $250,000. We didn't even sell the rest of them yet. And then we're gonna get to setting up these greenhouses. Let's see here, grab these guys. Perfect. Yeah, we're gonna have to get some more land cleared, because unless we do it by the runway over there, but we definitely need some more greenhouses going. I'd like to keep them in the same area, but there's so many trees over next to these ones here. We might not be able to keep them all right there. The stumps are going to be an issue regardless of where we go, unless we find an open clearing. Let's grab these here. That's the last 3. This will put us almost at $300,000. Crazy amount of money, considering that we literally crashed our plane a few months ago, and here we are at $290,000. Very good. Okay, so we're gonna do something really quick. We're gonna head into construction mode. All right, so in construction mode, we gotta look for a place that we can actually put a lot of greenhouses. And then if we look around, there's still a lot of tree areas, but the only other one that I see that actually would work really well is down here. Let's head over here and see if that is our land, or if we need to be able to purchase that land to be able to use that land over there. I don't know if it's ours. This truck, guys, remember how fast this thing goes? Holy cow. We went over 100 miles an hour in it. I think this is out of our land, but actually we might be lucky here. Our land is 51. Boom, yeah, this is all of our land right here, so we can actually build in this. Oh, look at this beautiful waterfall. I didn't even notice this was here. Look at this beautiful waterfall. This is awesome. I guess what we're gonna do is we're gonna chop down these trees, and we'll have to get these guys out of the way. Okay, so those are out of the way. There's just a few that are gonna be in the way, like this big one here. We can chop it down straight that way. Let's start putting them down. Let's see how many we can get packed into this area here. Greenhouses, here we go. So we were going with these guys, which are $12,000 a piece. Wow, it looks like we're gonna be able to get a lot of them. If I click B, I can actually put them right on top of these trees. So we'll put one there. And we're just going to keep going back to back with these guys. Doors there, so we need a little bit of space. We're going to spend so much money on greenhouses right now, guys, but I don't even care. Actually, I'm going to put one on top of my guy. Okay, and then let's see if I get one more in here. Yep, this is all my land. See, land not owned by you. But I can start a second row here. This is crazy. Guys, look at how many greenhouses we have. This is insane. Now, I want to do one more row if we can get another row. Ah, land is not owned by me, so we can only go this direction here. And then I think we get another one in here. I still have room to get that truck out, right? So we'll go another one there. Can we get another one? We can. This is insane looking. Guys, look at how many greenhouses we got. Can we get one right here? We can get another one right here. That's perfect. It's kind of on the pond, but it is what it is. And then we can get one actually on the other side of these trees. Oh, and these trees I knocked down perfectly, so we can get one more here. Okay, so looking at the amount of greenhouses we have here, we put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. And we have 3 over here, so we have 20 greenhouses. Oh, look at, we just got an achievement for well-oiled machine. We could franchise this. Yes, we can. Okay, so a lot of these greenhouses are just floating in the air, which is you know, it is what it is. We are up here on top of our greenhouse fortress that we've just built, and we are down to $86,000. But guys, I'm telling you, this will all be worth it. All right, so let's head into our productions here. Okay, so all of these greenhouses, we're going to have lettuce. We're going to activate that, and then we are going to have it on selling. We're going to turn all of these guys to selling. Lettuce. Holy cow, guys. Have you ever seen this many greenhouses in one world? Guys, I think that is all of them. Only thing on should be lettuce, and they should all be selling. And they are. Holy cow. Okay, it says water 7,000. I think it did. Yeah, because it just hit 10 o'clock, so we didn't have to wait, but it worked. So look at all the lettuce growing in here. It's perfect. We're going to be making so much money. Look at how many greenhouses are on my screen. Guys, if we could buy this land here, we can actually put more of them down as well. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this truck out of here. Let's see if we can. Oh yeah, just back it up. Perfect. So we got all these greenhouses going, guys. These should start making us a ton of money, and we're just going to see our money start to tick up so quickly in that top right. It's going to literally look like we're just cheating it in. I think we could actually put some more here. We have the extra money too. I know this is completely crazy. We're just going nuts with the greenhouses, but look, these are going to be more expensive because of the cost to clear the land. That's okay. So we could get some on the other side of the runway. Oh, shoot. Didn't mean to do that. We kind of just ruined our runway. Back these up a little bit. There we go. Get a couple more on this side over here. All right, we could get one here. I just saw that. Boom. We can actually get one right here by this yarder. Just fine. We can put that down there. Okay, and we are officially out of all of the money, guys. We just spent nearly $300,000 on greenhouses, and they are all over our property. I know it doesn't look the best, but to me, we're not worried about looking the best this episode. We are worried about making sure we make the most money. Let's see. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 greenhouses. 26 greenhouses. Holy cow. And our sawmill. So once these guys are all producing, we will be making so much money. We just have to give it a little bit of time to start cooking, and we'll be looking good. Wow, I didn't notice that this one was just going to be floating in the air like this. I thought it would make it level, but fine, I guess. But yeah, so now if we look, we already have 2 more pallets of wood to be able to sell. So we'll grab these guys. All right, so we're grabbing these 2. Still, these are the ones that make us the most money, guys. Pallets of log beams. You know, I mean, it's all labor. Like, it's basically just going, chopping down the trees and bringing all the trees over and stuff like that, and that's all part of the game, you know. But we're up at $22,000 there, which is awesome. In 1 minute here, they will all get planted. Let's see. Wow, we just went up to $27,000. Yep, there's the lettuce there. We just went up to $27,000. I think this stuff sells once every hour. All right, guys, so here comes the next hour from 11:58, 11:59 here. We're at $27,000. Let's see how much sells when it turns to 12. Oh, wow, we just went from 27 to 34 in 1 hour. That is over $7,000, and it looks like maybe we'll be over $7,000 per hour. So every 10 hours be $70,000. Wow, that's insane. Let's check on the amount of wood that we have in here. Still up at 67,000 wood, which is amazing. And then again, just trying to get that thing filled and constantly keep it getting, keep it going is going to be another thing we need to do. All right, guys, so what I'm thinking about doing at the moment, because of how far we've actually logged already, I'm thinking, what if we were to move the yarder and to move the sawmill over into the forest over there, so that we can have trees a lot closer than here. Now, my only situation with that is I don't know if it's going to, like, all the 66,000 liters of wood that we put in here, if it's just going to disappear. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that sawmill, and we're actually going to spend a little bit of money and build another sawmill right over here by these greenhouses. And we put it like this, right in this clearing here. Boom. So that is in right there. And then we can grab the yarder, put the yarder here, and then we'll be good to go. Yeah, we're going to grab our tractor and grab our yarder as well. This guy all detached for the water. We might need to work on actually getting that water going, because now with 26 greenhouses, we might be going through so much water, we'll actually have to focus on filling it up. And oh my gosh, I'm just running over everything we own, guys. This is insane. With our tractor here, let's grab our yarder and bring it over to our new sawmill. We're pretty much done logging on this side. Okay, so let's click attach there, and then we will click R to remove our rope. And now we will move this whole machine to the other side over here. 1 minute goes by, so we're at 24,000. Let's see where we're at. 31. $7,000 an hour is what we're making with those greenhouses set up, guys. That's actually insane. So this is the scene of our plane crash. We don't want to think about that plane crash anymore. Detach that. Beautiful. All right, so now we'll grab this yarder rope here, and we just got to run all the way over there and pretty much set it up at the furthest tree possible. Okay, let's set it onto this tree here. That'll be a beautiful one to set it on. Perfect. Okay, so now all of these trees will literally be able to just chop them all down and drag them right into the sawmill, just like we did before. And this should go much, much quicker now because we're so close to it. This is our first one here, our first test. Let's see if it pulls it. There we go. So that is that quick. And then if I actually chop this one right into that direction, it should just fall right onto it and go right into it. So we did spend $12,000 or $10,000 on the sawmill, but I think it's 100% worth it because now we're going to be able to chop this stuff that much faster and get it filled even more. And now we're going to have 2 sawmills going, producing twice the amount of logs that we were before, which is insane as well. 2 totally separate operations going, and we'll actually get this guy going right now because I don't even think it is producing at the moment. We're going to activate the wood beams, and we are going to do storing as well. So very good. So we'll just keep chopping these trees into here and with angles that so far we can, and then once these ones are all gone, we'll start chopping them and using the yarder to bring them over. Right now, we can kind of just angle these guys right into there. See if we chopped it right. And... oh, just short. All right, well, if I hook it up right here, we should be actually good. It'll just pull it in. There we go. I was off by like a centimeter right into that. Guys, that sawmill is going to be filled with 100,000 wood faster than we were able to do it at the other one. Just based on the nature of having all these to chop right away. Now we got 2 sawmills going, which is insane. That one over there has got 66,000 wood, so that's quite a bit. I think this one we could chop right over the yarder and get it in there. We're gonna try and get it right between the yarder and the tractor. Let's see if we can do it. Let's see what my chopping skills are. Oh, beautiful! Did you guys see that? Tell me I nailed it. And we nailed it. Okay, so with what we've done already, guys, we got 59,000 wood in here. Holy crap. Can I grab this one and pull it? Cool. Pull from behind the yarder, I guess. Okay, very nice. All right, so we are now going to start chopping down all the trees over here. Actually, these ones we might be able to still chop and get them in there. I think we will. Not too far? No, it's perfect. All of these will make it. These trees are so tall. They're so long, guys. Look at this. Right into it. Boom. The goal is to just chop them in a way that they get as close to the sawmill as possible. I think that one might just go in. No, I chopped it wrong. Yeah, you just want to get as close as to the sawmill as possible, and then it should just take only a few seconds to yank it in, a couple feet. That one might just go right in. No. That one went. That was pretty good. All right, so I just chopped down a bunch of them. Now we're just going to use the yarder to just kind of pull them in because they're all really, really close here. So let's grab this one, and we'll just yank it in. There we go. Yank this one. Perfect. Now this is how it was supposed to go up on that hill, guys. This is crazy. Look at this. We are just loading up the wood, guys. 75,000 already. Oh. 86,000. Whoa. That lodgepole pine just went up by 10,000 wood. 11,000 wood with one lodgepole pine. That was insane. Unless I was looking at the wrong number, but let me see. Here's another lodgepole pine, full size. It's currently at 88,000. We bring this guy in. And 94,000. Wow, guys. These lodgepole pines are insane. What is that? Is this a small little piece of wood? Wait. I could just... what is that one from? I don't know, but it just brought up to 94,000, so I don't know. All right, we got to push this one in a little bit. It's just a little too far out of reach. I wanted to get the winch for the tractor and make this process that much easier as well. Let's go hook up to it really quick and just bring it over. All right, guys, so now that some time has gone by in the video, I also wanted to re-announce again just that I'm going to be live streaming this world, and that's how I will continue it, is just by live streaming. I want you guys to leave a comment down below if you guys want me to live stream on YouTube or on Twitch. Let me know what you guys rather prefer, and then I will go ahead and do that for you guys. So I'm gonna make a new series on YouTube, but to continue this world, I will be continuing it on live stream. So there you guys go. So if you guys are interested in that, check the link in the description down below, and that's where you guys can find where to go watch the streams based on what you guys are going to pick, either YouTube or Twitch. Right now, let's just continue chopping these guys down, get them as close as we can over there. All right, guys, 1 minute go by here, and we're going to probably make another $7,000. There it is, another $7,000 from the greenhouses. So every hour making 7. That is crazy work. Man, this yard is just a little too far away from these. I think I'm just going to detach the rope where it is, and instead of using the winch, I'm just going to redo this. Watch. If I just grab this and I bring it this way, straight over where these are here, and I just attach it to this tree here, like that, now the yarder will be perfect for us to grab these. That's beautiful. That should work great. Yeah, instead of having to push the logs, oh, but that's the other issue I didn't think about. Now it's not going straight over the cell station. That's the other problem. There we go. So maybe I have to just hold it really tight to this rope. So as long as the yarder is over the cell station, we can just do it this way, which works fine too. Because that way we just keep moving the yarder. We don't have to worry about moving anything else. But look at this. So if we just bring this guy in, there we go. Yeah, I think that's the better way to do it, is just to drag it over this way. Change the position of the rope to help you out, rather than to grab the tractor or anything like that. Because, I mean, while it's good, it also just could be a bit of a headache as well. I think it goes faster this way. So that puts this one at 112,000. Now, call me crazy, but I had another idea, which was to take another sawmill and put it right here. Why? Because that one's at 100. That one's over there at 60, 70,000, whatever. If we put another one right here, we'll be able to actually grab the rest of these and put it in that, and that will produce wood twice as fast. So I'm going to head into construction here. We're going to grab another sawmill, and we're just going to put it right next to this one. Literally just kitty corner to it right there. And now all of this wood is going to be easy for us to grab for both of them and bring it over to the cell station. So on this one, again, we'll just hop into production here, and we will do wood beam, activate, and we will do storing. Perfect. All right, we can move this yarder if we go grab our tractor. Oh, we have one more log. We're going to move the yarder so that we can start feeding wood into the other one. Let's just grab this over here. Now pull it in. There we go. Okay. So we're going to go grab this yarder really quick. Actually, really quick, I want to grab these. Look at these trees over here. I think we should grab this tree and pull it in and see what exactly how much wood does this tree bring? So we got this one in pieces over here. This is from the plane crash again. How much wood does this one? This is a brand new sawmill, so it's at 0. What this one puts it at. This thing's heavy as heck. What did that do? Wow, 6,000 wood from that. Holy crap. All right, we're going to grab these. I guess we might as well, right? I wonder if I can grab both of these at the same time. I can. Beautiful. Bring these guys up. These guys are heavy. My tractor's struggling to pull these. All right, so this last one here, and then we'll take a look and see how much did that one tree just add to the second sawmill. Now we have a whole pallet of wood probably all over there on the other sawmill. Look at this one's already got 2 stacked up. This one here is going to have more. Let's go, guys. We are just going to make so much money off of this. At the same time, the greenhouses are producing like crazy. Let's see. What did that give us? That gave us 20,000 from one tree. That is ridiculous. Those lodgepole pines are my favorite, but I think what we could do real quick before we do anything here is we could probably chop a couple of these to fall right into it. So let's try it. I don't know which one that went into, but it went into one of them, so. I should have actually, like, looking at it, I should have moved that sawmill a little bit closer down here so we could just chop it all in there, but I also don't own this land over here. So that's partially the problem. So we're currently just chopping down trees on other people's land at the moment, which is, you know, not always the best thing to do, but hey. That's what you gotta do sometimes. Okay, so those are all here. So let's reposition the yarder. Unless, actually, we might be able to just grab it. We don't have to actually move it. Maybe we just grab this rope. Yeah, if we go on an angle, like a pretty steep angle, and we attach our yarder to a tree in this direction, we should be good. There. That should work fine. And then basically we just grab these trees and yank them all in. Let's grab this guy first. Pull it in. That should just go right into that one. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. This is exactly what we wanted. Yep, and it's all going into the right one. Yeah, 38,000. Beautiful. 41,000 now. All right, cool. So let's just keep trimming these trees. Oh wait, we have one more down here. I was gonna say let's keep cutting these trees down and bringing them in. So bring that guy up. We have a bunch of them down here. My thing that I figured out now is that as long as you cut the trees to get close to the yard, or it don't matter which way you cut them, because it's gonna grab it and pull it right where you want it, as long as you move the yarder rope to kind of help your situation. Like even this one over here is way far away, but if we just cut it and it falls towards that rope, we'll be able to just drag it in from the top. And I didn't realize that when we were first doing it on the hill over there, but this is a much more efficient way to do this. Hence the reason that I was able to fill my sawmills in a couple of seconds in comparison to earlier. But like if I just grab this now from over here, it's on a big angle, but it doesn't really matter because you can just hold J, kind of brings it towards it, and then you can just send it back and there you go. It's gonna go right in. Grab that guy, send him back. Let's grab the winch on our tractor real quick. We just gotta pull these two trees over. Okie dokie. All right, so grab this first one. All right, got that one in there. Good. Now this last one here. Like this winch works so well. The problem with this one is that you can't like attach trees that are further apart. They gotta be like right next to each other, and that's kind of the situation. Let's go grab the other ones. Where we at? We're at 52,000 already. Over here we got 3 pallets of logs stacked and 113,000 input. Yeah, let's go grab. We have a couple more that we chopped down already. All ready to go. Here we'll be able to grab these two. All right, bring it this way. You know what? Let's detach that. Grab this one. Bring them closer, and now detach them and grab both. Perfect. All right, send them back up. Look at how quickly we cleared this whole area, guys. That's insane. So let's chop them this way and get them closer and out of the forest. I know it's nice to grab with the winch, grab the bottom of the log, but in the same way, I don't really care too much. Getting them as close as I can to the sawmill is our biggest concern here. These lodgepole pines, they just add so much lumber to those sawmills. It's like the only thing I want to chop down, really. All right, so we've done a ton of chopping here. Just gonna chop this one guy down because he's probably gonna be a problem. I don't really want him because he's too small, but maybe we can actually grab these two together. Let's see here. If I grab him and him, seems like it's doing so. All right, there it goes. Now we just grabbed a ton, guys. So this is probably gonna be enough to put that one way over 100,000 as well. And then we have 3 sawmills with, well, 2 sawmills with over 100,000 and one of them that's at like 50,000 wood. So that will be perfect. I actually chopped down just a ton of them just now, so this is gonna take a while to get all these back. Look at that go. Right into the sawmill. Beautiful. Come on back. Grab these lodgepole pines. These ones are gonna do some work. Do this first. Get it raised up in the air. And now go back. There we go. Sometimes when they're not in the air and they drag along the ground, they snap the rope. So you got to get these things lifted into the air. And then now that it's up there, now you can send it back and it won't snap. I don't know why that is, but it is much better. Oh, the rain has stopped. It's so peaceful now. Okay, look at all these trees I chopped down. Holy cow, I went crazy. That's a little one, but it's a lodgepole pine, so it probably will give you just as much wood as a big Scotch pine would. And I know it says we only have $49,000, guys, but as soon as we start selling all of this, you guys are about to see it's gonna go wild. We're gonna sell so much here. We're gonna have so much money coming in because we just have pallets of wood everywhere. These full-size trees just going right into the sawmill. All right, and I think we got 2 lodgepole pines over here that we're gonna grab, and then after that, we'll take a look at the sawmill and see where we are at. All right, so that's one of them. This one's gonna give so much, and then this is the last one here, I think. All right, and send that guy back. I think that was it. Let me check here. We seem to have one. Seems to be a little bit of a smaller one, but actually, I think I could grab both of these at the same time. So let me chop one more down. Okay, yeah, these two I could definitely combine these together. Let's grab this one first. Pull it in a little bit. Grab that guy there, and then pull them both up, and then send them both home. All right, and we'll walk it home this time with them both. Grab this one too. Wow, guys, we were at 87,000 on this one. So we're at 88,000 here, and I think a lot of it went into here too. Yeah, this is 115. So we had some that was going in there, as well as this. And guys, just look at, we have already 2 pallets here, and then we have already 4 there. And I bet you any money that we have a ton on the other side as well. I bet those ones, that one's probably full. Yep, there it is. Look at stacks high, baby. Just tons of stacks high of all these logs. This is a lot of money. And we, like I said, every hour we're making 7,000 from the greenhouses. Roughly, it's like $7,000 to $8,000 from the greenhouses. And then look at this. We got pallets and pallets worth of wood beams going right now. So let's grab this guy and start selling off all these pallets that we have and see where that puts us. Definitely if we go to sleep and then we wake up in the morning, we are definitely going to have so much money just sitting in lumber because we have so many sawmills going. It's actually crazy. Oh, I knew I was going to drop one. Wait. Almost saved it. No. All right, so let's sell all these off and see where it puts us. I know well over $100,000 for sure. Those two sawmills down there just started producing for us too. So we're looking really, really good. All right, let's just see if we can scoop this guy up. Like, you don't realize how those greenhouses can be just such like a great production. You think about like every 10 hours is 70 grand just coming from those greenhouses, and basically every single day you're making about $150,000 from the greenhouses, a little bit more than 150,000. Turns out to be like 160 grand a day with the greenhouses, which is actually crazy, every 24 hours. And then if you add this logging into it as well, I think in just one day of logging, as long as these guys stay filled, we'll be making about $500,000 a day. So very good. Also, if those greenhouses, if we were selling them like by pallet, right? If we were like putting them on the pallets and then bringing them in, we'd be making a lot more as well. But right now, I'm not too concerned with that. I'm more concerned with just the simple fact that I want to make as much money as possible, and I don't really have the time to go around to all the greenhouses and grab them all, to be honest. So let's grab these guys. Should be able to grab all of them at once. And they're kind of stuck on the sawmill at the moment. Yeah, I don't know what just happened. They all got stuck on the sawmill, and now we got a mess. That's not good, because that was supposed to be a nice, easy ride over with all 5 of them, and now we're going to have a problem. I wish there'd be an easier way for me to get these over to the cell station from the other sawmill. I mean, the easiest way would be to get a trailer, hook it up to our truck, stack these on, like get a flatbed, stack them on the trailer and bring them over. I mean, that could also be something that we can get. I mean, that's not too expensive, but we're up at 132,000. You know what? Let's do that. I'm actually going to see if that's possible. So let's drive our truck over to the shop here and see if we can get ourselves a trailer. That would help us big time. Let's get a flatbed trailer here. Let's see. In the shop, we'll just grab this guy for $20,000 here, guys. So I know this is like, again, you're spending $20,000, right? It's going to help us to be able to get our pallets of wood over to the cell station a lot faster than with that loader alone. So running into the greenhouse here, of course. I think actually if we just load it from the front would be the best way, like this. So we just grab that trailer there, and then if we go ahead and grab the pallets and just put them on that trailer, it's gonna be a lot faster than hauling them back and forth with this loader, that's for sure. Okie dokie, so grab this guy. All right, so I think if we just take these guys and stack them up on this trailer here, just like that. This one's stuck up underneath that trailer, huh? And if I lift, I'm gonna lift the trailer. That's kind of interesting. I'm gonna push them forward a little bit. There we go. Now this is working in style. The flatbed and everything. I guess this is gonna be much faster than hauling it all from down here straight over to the sell point. Okay, let's not knock all these down. Wait, careful. Careful, careful. Okay, careful. Don't fall forward. You can fall back onto me, but don't fall forward. Okay, that's fine. That's best case scenario. Why? Because we could just shake them off onto the trailer, and I ain't got to worry about it. Oh, I just think I hit one off just now. What the hell? Did you guys just see that? That was crazy. I didn't even do nothing wrong. We just knocked off the other pallets that we just stacked on it. That's not good. All right, so we keep stacking new ones, and the old ones just keep falling off, so I'm thinking the best case scenario at the moment, just to take what we have at the moment, because I don't know what is going on. All right, we're just going to grab these. If we just drive across this, does it sell them? Oh, does this not sell them? We have to, oh, we got to unstrap it. Okay, so you unstrap it. There you go, $27,000. So 4 pallets. This should be about $25,000. Let's see. $27,000 for the 4 of them. So we're actually going to head to sleep right now. We'll wake up in the morning and we'll have all this wood that we need to sell right away. So we're going to head to sleep, wake up at 8:30. That should also put a ton of money in our bank account for the greenhouses. Holy crap, guys. We're at $259,000. All those greenhouses just went crazy. Now, we do have to go check the water on it because we might be actually getting low. All right, so we have all these that we can sell. We don't need the trailer for that. These ones down here are definitely going to need a trailer. Let's check the water as we drive by here. What are we at? 113,000. So we definitely are using a lot of water. So we're going to have to fill that guy up in a second here. But right now, this is going to be the most important thing, is getting these guys onto this trailer, because look at how much wood we have here, guys. And we have the whole other one that is completely full as well. And we're gonna have to do this nicely. We're gonna have to make sure we do not tip all these over, because if we make a mess out of these, this is gonna be a nightmare. I can tell you guys right now. Nice line up. There we go. All right, drop these guys down, tilt back a little bit. Okay, so we got 6 of them. I wish there was a way to like strap them in on the front loader, because these things can tip so easily. Man, these stumps in the way are tragic. Oh, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. Oh my god, they are gonna fall. Okay, well, they fell. We might be able to still salvage this. And there they go. Man, there's just no way to get over to the trailer on time before they flip. And the ground is just so bumpy. I'm not really sure if there's a better way to do this. Well, these 2 and that 3rd will be on there. That worked, I guess, in a way. Nope, they just all fell off the back of the trailer. Well, let me actually swing around to the back and push them on, because that's still salvageable. Guys, this is salvageable. In my life, when I ever used a forklift, if I just threw the thing on the trailer, it stayed on the trailer. But in this game, if it's not on the pallet side of it, it doesn't work. Now, let's push these guys up. What? See, like, what is that? What just happened? Oh, I don't understand how that just even happened. It was fine. Oh, this is a total mess. Are you kidding? Look, oh, God. Okay, well, we just can't get them on there. Easy. Like, picking them up in stacks of 3 from the sawmill is such a headache. I wish it just stacked like 2 at a time, not 3 high. There goes the trailer. Yep. Oh, this is a nightmare. Somehow that one managed to stick on there, but all the ones that I put so nicely don't want to stay. But that one, no, it's good. I know there's a mod that loads them for you, and I might have to get that just because this is not working. I'm definitely gonna get that mod, because I am not dealing with this right now. All right, well, after you guys saw me just completely rage quit over there, I've reloaded the world with a handy dandy helpful mod thing, and this is where we are. So let me show you guys how this works. So basically, hop in my truck now that we have the trailer here. What we do is we can start collection mode by clicking Control Shift and R. So we click Control Shift and R, and there it goes. That is much better. Isn't that awesome? Now it's enabled, so if we just drive by here, let's see, it'll just get added on like that. Grab this one. So it added those. Nice. All right, so we're going to be able to get all of these attached. Nice and easy. No more baloney. I don't know what is going on with me trying to drive this tractor, but basically we just come over here and it will attach all of these. I don't know why it didn't grab those 2. It's much easier than using the front loader, I'd say, right? Because that front loader wasn't working so well. Are we fully loaded? Is that why I can't hold anything else? Let's go and unload these. This will be a ton of money right here, guys. This is going to be the most we've sold at one time ever. If I just click Shift and I, there it goes. $75,000 on those. And I can come over here and grab these guys. So Control Shift and R. And there you go. It's just easy loaded just like that. Isn't that nice? It's so much better. We just bring it over here and then we click Shift I. There it goes. 61,000. Now we're up at $400,000, guys. We are making major money. We will have $500,000 after we sell all this, guys. We are making major amounts of money. So grab those 2 and then it should grab these ones over here too, just like it did on the other one. Look at that. And it grabbed a tree. Wait, what the hell? You can grab trees with this thing? I did not know that that was a thing. That's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and drop these off here, guys. And we're going to have to grab the water trailer and get our greenhouses filled. Unload mode, Shift I. It dropped the tree off to the side. I'm not sure why, but it did. Okay, so let's... Actually, there's more here to grab. Holy cow, I didn't realize how much wood beams we actually have now. Okay. It's another 5 there. Let's go make another round down there and see if we have more. So Shift I, nice, another 34,000. Oh wow, there's 4 more down here that we can still grab. Wow, it is a bumpy road over here because of all these tree stumps, so that's for sure. Okay, that was 5 more there, and we are officially good to go. Let's, like I said, we're gonna grab our tractor and our water and fill up our greenhouses because we have 26 greenhouses now, and it is using a lot of water. Okay, let's drop this guy off right here. Turn him off. All right, tractor's right here. We'll drop this off. Well, actually, we'll take this back to the shed. We are up at $544,000, guys. We have made it halfway to our goal of $1 million. Let's hook up to our water trailer here so we can make sure our greenhouses keep going. This water tank is full as well. It's got 61,000 liters in it, so it's pretty full. Back it right up to the pond and get it filled up, and we'll just wait for this thing to fill. All right, guys, we just got the water tank filled with water. Now we're gonna go ahead and drop it off at our water distributor, which is right here. If you guys remember how this works, basically the water I'm dumping into here, as you can see at the bottom right, it's holding 500,000 liters, and we were almost out of water. We were under 100,000, and it fills all the greenhouses on our entire world. We have a ton of greenhouses. So there you go. There's the water trailer empty. We'll just go over here and fill it up one more time and bring it back over to the distributor. Just make sure we don't run out of water. Okay, nice. Just refill that guy there. All right, we are just about full. And we're going to go ahead and drop off all this water. Guys, this is amazing what we've built. Considering that this all happened because of a plane crash, I'd say that it turned out pretty well. Look at our greenhouses over there is a crazy amount. You can see at the top of my screen there. This huge shed, our $150,000 mansion house. We have 3 sawmills going and constantly operating, our yarder operation, tractors, front loaders, a beautiful truck with a flatbed trailer. We really outdone ourselves after being completely stranded in the wilderness. I'm telling you, we've done a great job here. All right, so now that this is empty, it looks like we are going to be maxed out at 500,000. Perfect. We're just 1,000 liters left in our water tank. Isn't that crazy? I want to check the sawmills and make sure that they all have enough wood to continue producing, because those are definitely going to be our best friends. And this sawmill, so this one still has 44,000 wood here. This one's got 71,000, and this one's got 98,000. So those two over there are good. This one here is the lowest out of the 3. We could actually chop these trees down and have them just fall right in there. I never really realized how easy that was to just line these trees up and chop them right in. That was something I didn't really pay attention to, but looking into it now, like, look at how easy this is. Boom, and it just loads up that sawmill. So dropping a sawmill right in the middle of the forest and then just chopping the trees around it right into it is literally the easiest way to go about filling it up. And then you get like a really decent amount, 70,000 plus, 100,000 plus in it, and then you don't have to worry about filling it up anymore. I think it'll be perfect. Oh, just a little short there. Yeah, with these ones, I'll chop these down, and we'll just grab these with the tractor and pull them in here. Just a couple extra ones to keep this sawmill going nice and healthy. We want to make sure that we have all 3 producing, because if they aren't, then we're not going to make that much money, and we got to make $1 million by the time this video is over. All right, I think that's good. Maybe we'll drop these last ones here too. These guys will drop in there as well because, well, this one is in the way, but the other one is a lodgepole pine, and we know that the lodgepole pines, they fill up the sawmill a ton. If we really wanted to, we could bring the yarder over here and then drag all these in with the yarder, but I'm just going to use the tractor and the winch. So let's go ahead and also don't forget, we also can, there's 6,900 liters of wood chips in there. So that's a decent amount itself. But we're going to grab this tractor here, drop off the water trailer in the shed, pull all those trees right there that we just chopped down, and then we'll be good. So we got to make sure that we always keep that guy going. Bash that trailer out of the, wow, look at that. I don't know what I just did with that trailer, but hey. All right, let's grab the winch. Beautiful. Get out of here. Look at this. Our shed's getting too small for me because I don't know how to organize things. So we'll just hook up to these trees and bring them all in. Pull you in. Nice. Push them all together, and I should be able to hook up to a lot of them because this thing acts as like a pusher as well. So just go like that. Oh, of course. Out of everywhere I could have went, I went to the one spot that had a stump. Okay. There we go. Pushing all those together, and now I should be able to just hook up to the front of the trees and just pull them right in. First one here we can grab is that guy. Can we also grab this guy? We can. Now let's pull him. Let's see what we got. All right, pull him in. Nice. I think I was only able to grab one here. All right, I think I grabbed 2 here. That's nice. Nice. I think this thing's gonna be back up over 100,000 wood just after this little expedition here. That lodgepole pine, I know that thing just added like 5,000 plus. And then we're gonna grab our last two that are over here. We should be able to grab them both at the same time because they are right next to each other. And oh, that last one we need to pull in. Okay, let's grab this. Pull them in. And let's see where we're at. So after all that, we have about 75,000 wood. So it's not as much as I thought, but we did get it up to a point where I know we're not going to run out of any now. We got 2 log beams that are ready to be sold. And then over here, let's take a look and see it. We got 2 more on each of them. So if we just kind of... Oh, there we go. A third one just spawned. So if we start our engines and just kind of drive around and pick them up on collection mode, we'll be able to get them all on the truck. So there you go. There's those 2. And then we'll go pick up the other ones and then we'll sell them. I think it'll put us right over 600,000. Okay, there we go. So there's 3 here and 3 there. Nice. And 3 more over here. Perfect. Now we got to go sell this. Like I said, I think this will be enough to put us over $600,000, which we are so close to our goal of $1 million, guys. I'm stuck on a tree. Very good. We got out of that one. Straight to the sell station we go. And shift I. Okay, there we go. $613,000, guys. We are so close to our first $1 million in the bank. I know we'll be there shortly. Don't forget all these greenhouses that we have over here, guys. This is total madness. All right, here we are. Look at all of these greenhouses, guys. This is totally incredible. That's all producing us. It turns out to be about $7,000 to $8,000 an hour is what we are making from these guys. So we'll see it work in just a second here. It's 12:53. So in a couple minutes, we'll see our account go up to about 620,000. All right, guys. So 1 minute left. Watch our money at the top, 613,000. There it goes to 620,000. So yeah, it's just about $7,000 and some change from all 26 greenhouses going at the same time. Like I said, every day that we are here, it produces about $160,000 every day that goes by. So after 10 days, you'd be at $1.6 million from the greenhouses alone. Let's just keep going and we'll keep stacking the cash. All right, guys, so we're at $620,000 here. So my goal for right now is to continue getting these sawmills filled up, as well as getting another one filled close to these trees over here. Now, the reason I'm going to do this is I think I'm kind of done with the idea of using the yarder just because of how quickly it is for us to drop another sawmill down for literally only $12,000 and then also drop all these trees right into it. So if we head into construction mode here, as long as we own the land here and we can place another sawmill, that is exactly what I'm going to want to do. So here's this one. If we, yeah, so we do own it right here. And if I look at the landscape, so 10,500 there. So that'll be perfect. Oh, actually, we placed this the wrong way. So let me sell this really quick and replace this. Basically, I want it this way. There we go. Okay, there we go. So that's perfect. So now if we head over here, this is going to be super simple for us. All we need to do is turn this guy on, have it start producing log beams. I'm not necessarily sure what's going on with this big hill. Let's get rid of this stump. I do have a feeling that this is going to be a problem. Oh, wait, no, it stacks it over here, so it's okay. So as long as we get rid of this stump, we should be fine. All right, so it should stack up the wood right here. And then basically right now, all I'm going to do is just going to fell all these trees right into the sawmill. So let's do it. So these guys should just fall. Yeah, look at that. Just immediately right into it. All right, so if we hop into production mode here, basically we just want wood beams, so we'll activate that and then we'll have it on storing. So as you guys can see, we already have 2,800 liters of wood in here, and we are just going to continue chopping all of this in, and that's how we're going to do this, because while those are producing more, our greenhouses are producing, we're just going to keep filling up sawmills like this, and that is exactly, I think it's the best way to go about this whole thing. Right in, and boom, just like that gets added to it, and we'll just produce this up to about 100,000, and then we'll drop another sawmill down. All right, that's perfect. Yeah, just completely chop these down. Now, I did find out, you know, just by doing this and seeing how it went on the last try, it just makes more sense, guys, than to continue dragging, taking all the time to drag them into the sawmills. Just make multiple sawmills, chop the wood, let it fall into there, auto collect pretty much, and then make a new sawmill when it's done. And I think that just works 10 times better. And most of these trees are so tall that you can actually chop from pretty far away and get them to go in there. This one is so light, we'll probably be able to pick it up. There we go. Yep. And I think most of these are going to be that same way. Just going to be able to chop them and it'll fall right in. And we'll be good. I think we're going to blow past our goal of $1 million really quickly. Okay, so let's get some more of the big guys. I'm just trying to get these little ones out the way because the big guys, they won't fall. They'll get stuck and they won't actually fall. So there we go. So now that they're all out the way, I can get these big guys chopped down, and those are the ones that fall right into there and then they just disappear like that one did. And all these trees here too. Look at all this, guys. This is crazy. All right, so I've been chopping for like literally 5 minutes, not even, just a few minutes. And I have a couple that I have to drag in just because they're pretty short. But 28,000 wood that quickly, guys, is unreal. All these lodgepole pines I can chop and get them right in there. And that's going to boost it up really quickly. So these are definitely the best tree. If you guys are looking to put a lot of liters of wood into your sawmill, lodgepole pines are the way to go. All right, so a couple of these that we're going to have to grab the tractor and pull them in. All right, so we'll drive this tractor over there, hook up the winch, and we just have to kind of drag them to a point where it tags the cell station. So for this one, it's just going to be a couple inches here. No big deal. All right, let's get this guy hooked up and then pull it in. All right, that one's in. And then all these ones that are on the ground here are kind of making it hard for us to see. So I will take the time right now just to drag these guys in there as well. They're really tiny, so they're not going to have much value, but they will get out of our way here. Here we go. So we got 2 there. All these little guys just kind of in the way, being annoying. So just getting them out the way here, and then we'll be able to go back to chopping down the big ones. Okay. That's pretty good. Now we're just going to grab this big guy here and just drag the back end of it. This should do it if we just swing it this way. Yep, there you go. Perfect. And now just after that little bit of dragging those trees in there, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, guys. Those lodgepole pines are crazy. 45,000 wood into that one. We'll drop a couple more right in. What the heck? This one got caught up in that tree. Did you see that? That's a big mistake. Look, it's going to fall right on our head right now, too. Look. Grab this guy again. Drag him in. Okay. Perfect. That one's in. So a couple little branches over here that we should grab just to clear it up. Grab this guy. Perfect. I think that's enough into this one here. So that is 53,000. Yeah, so 50,000. And then we'll just go ahead and build another one. And then we got to figure out where we want to do that. I think if we can put one here, we will. Actually, we could get one down right here would be perfect. Because we could drop all these trees into it. Yeah, let's do it there. Okay, perfect. So that's another $10,000 spent on them. I mean, they're only $10,000 to do them. And then literally if you sell 2 bundles of wood, it makes back the investment right away. So that one just went into it immediately without even falling. Look at that. Same thing with that one. And then we just grab our trailer, we drive around, and we grab all of this and just sell it and basically just become rich in one day. If life was this easy, I'd be so wealthy. I wonder if this one will reach. I think it will. We just chopped it the wrong way, so that's not good. All right, well, let's grab the rest of these guys. Actually, we'll hop in here real quick and also turn on the production to wood beam, activate storing. So that works. We're already at 17,000. We got to drag a couple of these trees in. So let's grab our tractor here. Oh, we actually have a little one hidden right there. Forgot that we chopped that guy down. Sorry, I'm just paying attention to the big hitters these days. Sometimes I forget about the little guys. But you know what? The little guys sometimes are the ones that you got to pay attention to the most. Just continue chopping down these ones. These should fall right in there. They're all pretty much big enough. I'm going to go right here. Actually, this one I can pick up with my hand. Look at that. Perfect. All right, drag this guy in, and I think this one will be filled enough to where we can let it just start doing its thing. Let's see. It is at a total of 39,000. I think that's pretty good here. I mean, I might want to grab just a few more, get it up to about that 50 range like we've been doing. 5 more trees. So that's 1. Here's number 2. Here's number 3. And here's 4. And behind me is 5. You know what? And 6 is right next to it. We might as well do it too. Beautiful. All right, now we got to drag all these guys in there, but then that'll be it for the sawmills, and then we'll not only have 26 greenhouses, but we now will have 5 sawmills working. This tree is stuck on something. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It looks like it might be stuck on this little tree. That is the one thing about these trees here. They cause a lot of getting stuck, and they are frustrating because unless you chop them down, you're like, what the heck? Why can I not move my tree? So then you get confused. But then see, look, I chopped that one down and then here we go. No problem at all. It's kind of odd how it works, but it does work that way. And look at over here on the other sawmill. We already have 2 bundles of wood beam ready to go. So that's perfect. All right, so then we'll grab whatever we can here out of the mess. I won't obsess over it because it's not going to be very much worth grabbing here in the first place. All right, now if we just grab this one that's laying up there, should be all good with the amount here. Beautiful. Grab this. All right, grab these 3 in there. They always fall off. I'm not sure exactly what the problem is. This one's able for me to pick up, and this one we do have to grab. Okay, very good. So that's all done now. In here, we have a total of 51,000 wood. This one's already got 3 stacks going. So I think the next step now is to go ahead and go grab our truck and our trailer. All right, let's get this bad boy started up here. We got 4 bundles of wood right in front of us, so we'll just go ahead and grab these. Again, we have that awesome auto pickup feature, which just makes this so much better for us. I really did not enjoy trying to use the front loader to grab all of this. That was a bit of a nightmare to do. So let's see here. Okay, slow down. Whoa. All right. Grab these guys here. Nice. And then these guys here. We'll swing around to the other 2. Perfect. Let's see if these... Yeah, these got 3 over here. And that one's got already 1 going. Beautiful. Nice. Oh my gosh, guys. This is the most we've ever had on a trailer at one time. And our truck's pulling it like nothing. Perfect. So, almost a full trailer here. Actually, we have 1 back at the other sawmill here. We'll go grab that one and see if we could get this trailer as full as possible before we go and sell it off. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I gotta be careful, man. Let's see, is that good enough? Yep. I bet you this is gonna be our... Are you serious? I keep flipping this dang trailer all over the place. I bet you this is gonna be our very first $100,000 sell. Are you guys ready for this? Here we go. So to unload, it is Shift I and $116,000. That puts us up at $745,000 total. All right, guys, so I did want to check on our water over here. Let's see if we can open this. It says we're still good, 413,000 liters of water, so no big deal there. I was going to top it up, but I think we're all good to go. These things are just pumping out like they should be. I wanted to clean up a little bit here and get our stuff put back into the shed. So let's grab our tractor, let's put our winch back, and let's put our yarder back and stuff like that, just so that we can get things a little bit organized. We kind of got equipment and everything scattered all over the property, so... Let's get everything a bit more organized here. All right, so we head in here. Let's drop off this winch. We're going to grab the yarder because we're not using the yarder anymore. So it's officially time for it to find its resting place in the shed for a bit. Hook it up, and then we'll actually cut the rope. So let's do that. All right, so we cut the rope here, and this thing is officially ready to be folded back. Let's see if we can click X there. Fold the yarder back. So now it's in an easier storage position for the winter. And I hit the post again. Of course. All right, so we'll drop this yarder off right there. I know this is not the most efficient way to put the tools into the shed, or put everything in the shed here. But you know what, guys? At the end of the day, I'm just trying to get things organized, okay? So I don't want to hear complaining. Is there anything else that we need to bring in there? I think we're pretty good. So let's put this tractor... Oh, man. Just ran into the trailer, the truck. God dang. The insurance company's going to be pissed. Oh, my God. All right, let's put this tractor back in here. And we'll actually go grab the front loader and put the front loader in here as well. You can see all of our toys all in one place. Pretty good. All right, so in our front loader here, our toy that we bought that we thought was going to be so great, that really isn't that good. But yeah, let's go ahead and grab this guy, put him right into the shed, park it next to our tractor, and then we'll have everything officially cleaned up. All right, guys, look at all of our crazy toys. All right, so the sun is starting to set right now, guys. I am going to drive by this wood here and collect what we already have. I'm just going to collect what we have and sell it off so that when we wake up in the morning, all the pallets are all full and we can go from there. But let's see what we got here. So we got 2 already on. Oh, okay. Well, we got 2 more down here, which is perfect. Let's check this amount. We got 89,000. Oh my gosh, there's so much. Grab that. I didn't know that you could also just click Shift R and then it just puts it in collection mode right away. Just for the meantime, you don't have to drive around in constant collection mode, which is kind of the same thing. I mean, you have to stop regardless. So if you just come here, stop, click Shift R, it puts it in. So that's another thing you could do. There we go. All right, and so let's sell these guys off too. This should put us a little bit over $800,000 for this bit here. And then we wake up in the morning, and I think, guys, when we sell that off, we will be crossing officially our goal of 1 million. This log, it just loaded itself. I'm not sure what this log is trying to do. But there we go, $834,000, guys. It is dark, so officially let's go to sleep now. We'll wake up in the morning to an amazing sight of 5 sawmills filled with 9 pallets of wood each. So let's close our door here and let's get to sleep. All right, guys, so it is officially June, and 10 o'clock in the morning. We slept in because we've been working so hard. Guys, look at our balance, $936,000. We made $100,000 overnight just sleeping. That is amazing. Look at all the wood that we have, so we can actually just drive around, and I think there's more than this too. We'll see as soon as we collect some here. So if we just do start loading, and then you'll see it all spawn back. There it is. It's all back again. Oh no, look at how much. Okay. So load all that up, and then we're going to take this down to the other sawmills. Now, each sawmill is going to have roughly about the same amount. Oh, man, we just tipped our trailer over. Okay, I don't know what is going... We're doing donuts. All right, so I was able to flip it over. Jeez, that took a long time to flip over. But, okay, we got to be more careful about how fast we drive with this thing, okay? So, all right, let's head over to this other sawmill, and let's see. I don't know how much we could stack on this trailer, actually, before it says, like, it's, like, maxed out. So let's see. We're going to find out shortly here. All right. Shift R. I think that's it right there. It's completely full. We're going to have a couple of these trailers to sell. Because look at down there, we should have 2 more sawmills completely full as well. This is ridiculous. This is going to be the one right here that puts us over $1 million, guys. Just come here, click Shift I. This should be, there it is, $116,000 for that trailer load. And then we're going to keep heading back here and grabbing it all and making more and more sales, and this is we're gonna be at a lot of money, guys. Look at this, just replenished. It's full again. All right, so filling up there. There's still some more. All right, 2 more there. All right, now to move on to our 3rd sawmill, and we are full again. We got to take this one and go sell this now. This is officially the oh, not again. Man, this thing is so top heavy when it gets full. It's like you almost need a semi-truck to pull this thing. I'm gonna be sitting here for 5 minutes trying to get this thing to flip over again. If we can pull it over, don't flip the truck. Oh, no, not again. Okay, I got it flipped over again. So now we can take this to the sell station. And look at, guys, this sawmill is full again. All right, so we're gonna unload the car here. So Shift I, boom, $123,000. That was amazing. Okay, and we ran into the greenhouse. That marks number 3. That we ran into this greenhouse. All right, so if we head over here, well, I'm not going to pick up that little one. I'm just going to let that start stacking again. But we are officially up over $1 million, guys. This is absolutely nuts. Just going to grab the rest of these, grab our other sawmill over there. I think we're going to be closer to 1.5 million by the time this is all done. It's going to be dang close. Weird how these ones didn't actually fill all the way. Oh, well, they did. They were just glitched. Wow. Okay. This is insane. Look at how much wood we have. Well, we have accomplished our goal, that is for sure, of being at over $1 million by the end of the video. Now we're going to see what exactly we end up at after all of this. Okay, that's another 123, so we're up at 1.3 million. I think I'm right to say 1.5 million will be where we're at when we're done selling all this. But we shall see. Collect this. There should be more here. Did it run out of wood? Nope. Oh, there it is. Just taking some time. Rushing it. Can't rush good things, I guess. And then pick up the last of this, and I think this is all she wrote, guys. Okay, there it is. So 16,000 liters of wood beams there. Actually, we will go ahead. Are you kidding? Not again. All right, got it up. Now we are going to go over here and pick up these 2 as well, just to fill the whole trailer, since we're missing just 2 of them. Okay, perfect. We have another full trailer here. And let's see what we end off at. This is incredible. Can't believe that we started all this from a plane crash in the wilderness. And we have 26 greenhouses, 5 sawmills going. And we have officially $1.4 million in the bank, guys. Holy crap. just about 1.5 million. So we officially managed, and I'm going to stand up on the hood of my truck. Guys, thank you so much for watching this whole series unfold. It has been a blast. I've enjoyed the good times, the stressful times, and all the growth on the channel. You guys have been subscribing, liking, commenting, and just overall watching the videos like crazy, and I really do appreciate it. So this is where we are going to end off this one, guys. $1.4 million in the bank account. Look at everything that we have built. Like I said, if you guys are interested in watching this further, I will be live streaming this either on YouTube or Twitch. It is up to you guys. Leave some comments down below and let me know where you guys would like to watch the live streams, in YouTube or Twitch. As far as this YouTube series goes, we are going to be ending it. But like I said, it will continue on live stream, but a new series will slowly unfold on the channel. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you all in the next video.